32 teams remain in Division 4 volleyball, and one of these two will be heading on to the round of 16. It's the top-seeded Seneca East Lady Tigers and second-seeded Monroeville for a Division 4 Willard District Championship. Got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate! Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Monroeville Athletic Boosters would like to congratulate the Lady Eagles volleyball teams. 7th grade, 8th grade, JV, and varsity were all Firelands Conference champions this year. Also, big congratulations to the boys' 8th grade football team for being Firelands Conference champions themselves. More congratulations to Ian Patchton for qualifying for cross-country regionals, which will be held this Saturday. Best of luck, Ian. And finally, a huge shout out to our head coach, Kendra Snook, for achieving her 300th career win on Tuesday. We are so lucky to have such a great coach.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Willard, Ohio for tonight's Division 4 Willard District Championship between top-seeded Seneca East and second-seeded and reigning, defending district champion Monroeville. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi alongside Hayden, and you just had a feeling that these two teams were going to meet for this game.
Sure did. The way they've been playing this season, just remarkable on either side, and you just kind of had that feeling in your gut, you know, coming into the semifinals that we've covered this week, that destiny would have these two teams squaring off here for a second time this season.
And welcome inside the Bo Lacey Construction pregame. So let's get right into it before the national anthem and take a look at the top seed, Seneca East, 20-4, 10-4, defeated Lucas in 3 straight sets, and actually They're quick on the mic tonight, so let's head down to the floor for the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. Back to the Bo Lacey pregame. As we just said, Seneca East, top seed, swept Lucas in straight sets on Tuesday night. These two teams met earlier this season, Hayden. Monroeville, it was at Monroeville. Seneca East won in 4 sets on the 29th of August. 3 of those sets decided by 2 points only. Their losses this season, all in conference, to Mohawk twice, who's a top seed. Colonel Crawford, who played in a district semifinal, lost to eventual district champion Galleon, and then Cary, who as well is a top seed in their district. So this is a very, very good Seneca East team, number 10 in the final regular season poll for Division IV volleyball.
Yeah, and they earned that spot for a reason. When your losses are to teams of that caliber, a lot of, it almost doesn't even count as a loss as much as it does experience gained for the Lady Tigers this season. So a lot of things that they learned from those losses, and that's how they've gotten themselves in the position they're in now.
And let's take a look at our player spotlight for Seneca East. Ryleigh Stanley, 134 season kills. There's a lot of players with over 100 kills, but we're going to focus on Ryleigh tonight. 60 aces in the season, which was good enough for second in the Northern 10, but she did very well against Monroeville. 11 kills and 6 aces in August.
That's something that they'll want to look for her to get done again tonight. Monroeville probably has that in the back of their mind, knowing how she performed last time. So I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of keying in on Stanley and trying to avoid a repeat of what she was able to do earlier this season.
And let's take a look at their roster real quick. Madeline Bowes, one of the best players in the Northern 10. Hillary Bogner, Jaden Kagi Alexander, Devin Sheik, Caroline Kagi, Haley Bowes, Ryleigh Stanley, as we said, Layla Gardner, Madeline Stiverson, Abby Drowski, Lee Drown, Natalie Daniel, Elena Chapman, and Alexa Snay. Now let's take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, but the 4-time district champion, 4 consecutive district championships for Monroeville, 19-4 overall. Their losses to Vermilion, Seneca East, Mohawk, and the 4th one slips my mind for a second, but we'll get to that in a moment. 14-0 in the conference. They defeated third-seeded Buckeye Central in straight sets. And their last 11 district tournament wins, it's all 4 district championships, 33-2 in sets. The one match they won in 5 against St. Paul was their first district championship. All other matches, they've swept. That's how good this squad is. They finished 14th in the final state poll, and the reason why, one Madi Daniel.
Yeah, Madi, we've talked about her all the time, and if you watch any match earlier this season with Monroeville, you'll know why. 461 total kills, hovering right around a 44% kill percentage, and then back on that match that they had on August 29th, 19 kills. So she'll need to do that again here this evening to really help propel the Eagles over Seneca East.
Yeah, and that other loss was the Galleon that Monroeville had. So district champion Galleon. Madi Daniel, 461 kills, 43.5 kill percentage, 19 kills against Seneca East back in August. And here is their roster players. Lily White, the human shovel, Claire Cherry, Madi Clark, Abby Poth, Addie Adams, Abby Poths, Alexa Adams, Addison Lyons, Taryn Tyler, Maddie Daniel, Brooke Schaefer, Avery Stanley, Madison Reber, and Katie Farley. And this has been the Bo Lacey pregame. You ready, Hayden? I've been excited since we found out the two teams on Tuesday. Had some great soccer last night, but this was the moment I've been waiting for the last couple of nights. A huge matchup between state-ranked teams for a district championship.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I think with a lot of respect to both Lucas and Buckeye Central, who bowed out earlier this week with extremely impressive seasons, I think this was the best matchup, the best result we could have had to turn out here for the final.
Jaden Kagi Alexander will serve it, and we are underway. In system, right side swing, tipped and down for a point. Monroeville with the early 1-0 lead as Addie Adams scores and then checks out.
Hey, no better way to start, get that excitement and then go straight back to the bench and get them juiced as well. Atmosphere is going to play into a lot of things as well.
Poths with her first serve. In system, DeBose off the hand of Daniel and down. We're tied at 1.
And I think we'll see this a lot with them. Monroeville kind of had that earlier with Buckeye Central, and Seneca East a little bit in that second set with Lucas, but you have to endure these where you're going to go blow for a little bit.
Stanley now to serve. A line drive in system. Over the Maddie Daniel. Swing off the block and down 2-1. And that's something worth watching tonight for Monroeville. In system receiving off of these serves. You saw that got Lucas out of system and kept Grover away. If they can stay in system, get the Daniel and company, this might be a different outcome than we saw for a sweep by either side. That shot too long, and it's 3-1. Another thing worth looking, Seneca East hasn't played in a district championship in at least the last decade, so we'll see if any nerves come into play early on. But this is a very, very good squad that can shake those off. Bose, big swing. Yes, they say it's in. Let's take a look at the replay from Sutton Bank. And it did, indeed. Right in front of the line, Judge. I don't even know why I questioned that.
And that's what she does, in her post-game interview the other night, she talked a lot about just letting it unleash, and that's her goal every time.
Daniel from the middle, kept up, in system, right at the net, but a double hit. 4-2 Monroeville. Madi Clark now back to serve, and Madi has one of the most wicked curveballs that you will see. 79 aces through the regular season. Back set, down the line and finishes. And not too often are you going to be able to get by Lily White. But Bo's able to do it there.
Yeah, nice job from Seneca East getting around two major players from Monroeville, let alone they received the serve well from Clark, and then, like you said, getting it past Lily White.
Service error, however, as the bench of Seneca East. Hey, calm it down. I know everybody's hyped up right now, but, get back into your game. Maddie Daniel, the serve. Back set swing, kept alive, but instead mishit and down 5-4.
Truly, I think you can feel the pace. There's a lot of different pace here. It gets faster once it gets to the postseason, but the other ones the other night still had a little bit of slowness to them here. Already 9 points scored combined.
Elena Chapman with the serve. Runs up but into the net. We're tied at 5. Miss hit by Alexa Adams. Coach Snook telling me before the match, in their last meeting against Seneca East, 56 they counted, 56 total errors along all statistics. And that's something they cannot do tonight if they want to stay in contention. This will be a free ball to Seneca East with a chance to get their first lead of the evening. Pushed over down the line, Lily White's there. In system, back set, swing, back line, it's in. Taryn Tyler. And it's 6-5.
Yeah, back line hesitated a little bit for the Lady Tigers there and couldn't afford to do so.
Quick stoppage. We'll go back to play as Alexa Adams now to serve for the Lady Eagles. Lofted shot towards the corner. It's kept alive. Right side, dinked. Daniels there, pushed over. Another chance for Seneca East. Another quick set. Right down the middle and finished off. Madison Reber, one of those fantastic freshmen that has just gotten better as the season's gone on, makes it 7-5.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the freshmen on this Monroeville team do not play like ninth graders out on the court. They look like they're years ahead with their experience.
But into the net. So another service error gets Seneca East back to within one. And Lady Tigers want to get some points right here, but they also want to get Bose back to that front line where she has done so much damage, but that's going to help. It's an ace. Hillary Bogner. She had 16 aces through the regular season, so that's a little added incentive. Quick set. Lily White is there. Over to Adams off the block, stays alive. Chance for Seneca East again. And it's finished. Stanley makes it 8-7.
Well, and they're just doing a really nice job right now of, kind of keeping Monroeville on their heels. They haven't looked comfortable for the last few points. And if you're Seneca East, that's exactly what you want to create. You don't want them to be able to operate as they normally would.
Put right back
there
at you. Reber finishes. Claire Cherry checking in. In system, back set, dinked over. Monroeville with possession. Left side to Adams. Kept alive. Down the middle, missed hit, but still up. Great set, gonna be a power set. Quick adjustment across. Another chance, swing, Lily White's there. Over to Adams again, off the block and down. What a rally by both sides right there, Hayden.
And right now, Monroeville kind of excelling and working through those freshmen that we both brought up. Adams and Reber both having a phenomenal first set here.
Cherry with another serve, but it's out, so we're tied again at 9. Back and forth we go here in this first set. A pivotal first set momentum-wise. As Alexander will get her second set of serves. Back set, Adams off the block, stays up. Down to Kagi, she's dug. Adams again off the block, but they say into the net for 4 hits. Seneca East leads 10-9.
And that's something that we'll have to pay close watch to tonight, and the players will as well. I think when you have high-intensity matches like this, you've got to remember your body positioning in relation to the net.
Short serve, but into the net. She wanted to be a little tricky with that one. And we're tied at 10. Posts will serve. In system over the Bose. Lily White's there. It's going to be brought back over off the block. Stays alive. Set back off the block. Daniel. That's deflected and down. Take a look at the replay. Where was the deflection at?
Gonna say it's with number 12.
They're gonna say it went off of Stanley. I don't know if that was the net or Stanley's fingertips, but nonetheless, it's a point for Monroeville. Bose off the block and down, right back at you. 11-11. Now, I had mentioned in the pregame, 3 of the 4 sets earlier this year were decided by 2 points, and it looks like this opening set may go that way as well. Line drive serve Brought up by White. Dinked over and down. Reber once again.
Well, and these are the type of matches that are meant to display how great, it really tests how great your program really is from top to bottom. You know, they're not going to be able to just count on Madi Daniel, and they haven't this year, but, you know, these teams game plan and prep around that. So on the other side, Bose isn't going to be able to carry the entire load for Seneca East. They got to, you know, show their full strength.
But she did get it down. Lily White had the dig, but no one there to help her out, and we're tied at 12. Kagi with the serve. White across to Adams. Right at the net. Bose with the dinks. Kept alive. Back set over. Bose will get another chance. Off the block and down. 13-12 Seneca East.
Well, and they caught, you know, Lily White was moving back in preparation, but then that block at the front kind of just allowed for her to not have time to get up.
Kagi with the serve. Back set to Daniel. Yes. No. Yeah, it is. Okay.
I think it kind of ricocheted in that area where her arms were.
But yeah, it did bounce right before her hands. And it's tied at 13. A lot of close plays here that could go either way. Madi Clark, let ball ace.
And that's what they need out of her. They want to have Madi Clark back there serving as long as they can for moments just like that, as you saw on the Sutton Bank instant replay.
Clark again, this time no let ball. Instead it'll be a free ball. In system over the Daniel. Dinks down. It's 15-13 Monroeville.
And that's a highlight of the chain reaction. Even if Clark doesn't pick up an ace, it allows them to get the free ball.
Timeout, Seneca East. And I like this timeout. It calms them down. This is the largest lead of the night by both sides, only 2 points. And you want to just calm them down, maybe ice the server over here and stay in it. But what a start we've had to this district championship. And we want to welcome everybody watching live and free on the OH Report this evening. Facebook and YouTube. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out, just like Shannon, go Tigers. Barb, go Lady Eagles. You got this. Jessica, go Tigers. Mar, go Eagles. Abby Gray, happy birthday, Hayden Gray. So I'm going to say this right now. Anybody in the comment section, just say happy birthday, Hayden. Give him a shout out as well. He's working on his birthday, but what a match to be working on his birthday. The Monroeville Eagles, let's go Lady Eagles. Hashtag grit. Caitlin Scarberry, let's go Tigers. But yes, just comment happy birthday, Hayden, in the comments section. Give the man some love as we come out of the timeout. Clark the serve. In system. Bose, big swing. Lily White's there. Back set. Off the antenna. No. The block went off the antenna. No, they're going to give it to Seneca East. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And that'll send Bose back to serve as well. So a nice chance for Seneca East to close that 2-point gap and try and regain the lead. Excuse me, now it would be just a 1-point deficit.
Yeah, it looked like that swing originally hit the antenna before going the other way. Daniel, dink, but blocked.
Double hit.
And they're going to say Seneca East into the net. So they get the 2-point lead right back. We were a little late on that replay, so. Madi Daniel.
And Seneca East still very upset about the last call. Slowing us down a bit.
So that antenna, you just have to barely touch it for it to be out. And on the block, they said it did. Big swing, Lily White unable to get it. Haley Bose makes it 16-15 on the Rotor Racing scoreboard. And just the force of these shots, even the best libero will have trouble getting it. Low serve, Madi Daniels able to get it. Lily White with the swing. Stays alive. This is going to be a free ball. Over to Adams. Pushed back over. Lily White's there again. Set up again for Adams. Big swing. Deflected. No, not deflected. We're tied at 16.
Adams tried to hug that line, but no one home for Seneca East to even worry about reaching out for it.
16 all. Lady Eagles in system. Back set, swing, finish. Alexa Adams makes it 17-16.
She'll step back to serve now, and either team who's able to, put together that little run first is going to give themselves a huge advantage.
Left side, blocked and down. Stanley was set up, but the Lady Eagles with the double block.
Well, that was a great job because Stanley, that thing,
That was a great swing by her, but Reber just was able to get all on it.
Great vertical that she displayed, but that block was in sync, timed nicely.
What was that? Did you see that thing drop?
Let's see. That's the thing, almost no rotation on it at all.
It's a knuckler. I don't blame Seneca East for that. I've never seen a serve like that, and I've covered Monroeville a couple times, even with Seneca East last night. That dropped off the face of the earth. Great answer, though, by Haley Bowes. In system, right down the middle, saw there was a gap in the back, and was just able to get a nice little touch off of there to finish. 19-17. As Hillary Bogner with the serve. Lily White there, but that's going to go into the stands and ace, exactly what Seneca East needed. (19-18). As with the rotation, Maddie Bowes will check out for a moment. Another ace. We're tied at 19.
I'm telling you right now, Seneca East got to be very content with what they're doing. Kind of a rough day back there in set one for Lily White. We know what she's capable of, but so far, not able to have as big of an impact as she normally does.
Over to Adams. Kept alive. Back set dinked. Chance for the Lady Eagles. Adams again. Cross shot. Stays alive. Swung. There's Lily White. Right side. Dinked. Kept alive. But into the net. Blocked. Lady Eagles get the lead back 2019. And once again, Reber and Addie Adams there with the block. Cherry with the serve. In system, back set, swing, dug up. But a double hit. We're tied at 20.
And we're set up for exactly the kind of finish that we thought may occur here in set one. Locked in at 20, first
Alexander
to 5.
Will serve again. Right to Daniel. Reber blocked. Bumps it back over though. Left side, little adjustment, dink back, but yummy ball flipped down. Seneca East leads.
Yeah, that one was just floating out there, waiting to get snatched up. Great opportunity to attack on the free ball, and that'll warrant another timeout.
Kendra Snook taking the first for the Lady Eagles. It's 21-20. Sue saying happy birthday, Hayden. Tracy, let's go Eagles, and then a dot. Oh, that's why. It's those people that want to make you pay for the stream you're already watching.
Yeah,
So
it's that time of the year. Our friendly reminder, we will never post a link to a stream under any other account, folks. So for anyone ever out there watching, if you see another link in the comments, it's a scam. We do our best to keep up with deleting them in real time, though, so.
Diesel Pippert from Western Reserve, go Eagles from Western. The runners-up in the Firelands Conference gave Monroeville all it could handle in the regular season. From the back lines, off the block, but Monroeville will get another chance. Miss hit. This will be a free ball. Monroeville with a chance to tie. Set, backslide. Yummy. Dinked over. Pushed over. Daniel is there. Another quick set. Lily White now. Back set slide. Dinked. Kept up for the moment. Is this going to be a free ball? It will. No, it's too strong. We're tied again. Wow.
I mean, those are the ones right there. It comes down to, all right, who's going to be able to capitalize? Who's going to find an ounce of sanity there in the madness? Nice job.
Post to serve. Left side. In system over to Bose. Big swing. Lily White there. Maddie Daniels going to give this a free ball. Another chance for Bose. Set up down the middle. Big swing, but into the net. Point for Monroeville. Mistake there as she tried to swing. Maybe a little bit too far left of her hand. And the Lady Eagles back on top, 22-21. And a timeout, Seneca East to regroup. Edge of your seat watching, although you and I have been on our feet since the beginning.
Probably a good thing. I don't know. I get nervous in situations like these.
You and I both, buddy. 22-21. This has gone back and forth since the start. Largest lead has been 2 points by Monroeville.
Certainly a tournament atmosphere in here tonight. And that's always exciting too. Great fan turnout from both sides.
Posts will serve once again. Lobbed shot in system. Over to Bose. Dinks it. But into the net. Seneca East, you went a little too far, and Monroeville once again leads by 2. Seneca East out of timeouts.
Yeah, that could become very critical in deciding who takes set 1.
Liner, but right back at you into the net. That'll send Stanley, the person you want for Seneca East, back there to serve. Low liner in system. Maddie Daniel pushes it backside. Dug up. Lily White's there with the dig. Another quick set. Mistake. We're tied at 23.
If Seneca East is able to rally off 2 straight, they will take set 1. If not, we'll need extra points.
They got the ace. Set point time out Monroeville. (24-23) as you take a look at the Seneca East student section. Win by 2 now, so Seneca East needs to get this point here to finish off the set. If Monroeville were to get the point, we play on first to 2 in a row. Stanley the serve. It's a short one. Over the Daniel. Into the net, it's over. Seneca East takes set 1. 25-23. We'll take a break. Be back with set number 2 live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Monroeville Athletic Boosters would like to congratulate the Lady Eagles volleyball teams. 7th grade, 8th grade, JV, and varsity were all Firelands Conference champions this year. Also, big congratulations to the boys' 8th grade football team for being Firelands Conference champions themselves. More congratulations to Ian Patchton for qualifying for cross-country regionals, which will be held this Saturday. Best of luck, Ian. And finally, a huge shout out to our head coach, Kendra Snook, for achieving her 300th career win on Tuesday. We are so lucky to have such a great coach.
(25-23), Seneca East with the first set victory. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Graves. We get ready for set number 2, and you know what? A couple aces, a couple unforced errors by Monroeville, and that was what won it for Seneca East in the first match, and it's what won set number 1 for the Lady Tigers here tonight.
I mean, it lived up to a lot of the things that you brought up during pregame, Travis. You know, coming down to the fundamentals and things that happened in their first meeting, having to keep those in mind. And really nice job by both teams. And I think you saw when you get two juggernauts going at it like this, it displays how balanced they really and truly are.
Both teams with leads. Seneca East didn't get their largest lead, 2 points, until they won the set. Monroeville had a 2-point lead a couple times, but the Lady Tigers fought their way back. As Abby Poths will start things off. Cross shot, it's in, 1-0 Seneca East. Stanley goes cross court for the finish.
Beautiful job. You know, it kind of threw off Monroeville. I'm not sure they were expecting that to even stay fair.
Stanley again. Back set, swing by Reber off the net. Dinked over and finished. Wow. What a point by Seneca East.
Now, if you want an insane example of how to stay disciplined and not going into the net or over the net, there's your clip.
No touches there. Stanley with another serve. Daniel calling for it. And a double hit. So 3 straight for the Lady Tigers.
The largest lead of either side tonight. Then on the other side, though, you look over at Coach Snook just trying to give some reassurance to her team, telling them, you know, calm down, take it easy very early in the set, too.
What a start for the Lady Tigers. And that's something that was well that they did in the first match, blocks.
And defense can be a big difference maker. You know, you get caught up sometimes in all the flashiness of those big hits because we've got so many players who can deliver those, but defense is critical in any sport to winning championships, and I think the same bodes here for volleyball.
Daniel gets the dink that time, and it makes it 4-1. Lily White with the serve. Overpass, yummy. Finished off, it's 4-2.
Just too much on the reception. Launched them into that overpass. Monroeville, good job taking advantage of those opportunities.
In system this time, over to Bose, off the block, somehow kept alive. Daniel from the middle. In system, back set, right to Lily White. Back set, again. This time front set, but too strong, it's 4-3. Right back at you, come Monroeville.
And I didn't doubt for a second that, you know, the Eagles weren't just going to let it get too out of control too quick. Whether they're building a lead on you or coming back from a deficit, they do so quietly that we're back down to just a 1-point match.
White with the serve. It's an ace, we're tied.
It's another element of White's game that, you know, you get caught up a lot in how fantastic she does running around as that libero position, that she does have, you know, quite a few aces on the year.
This time an overpass, kept alive. but Monroeville will get a chance. Back set, swing, too strong, 5-4 Seneca East. And you're seeing Madi Clark trying to change things up, not just continually going towards Madi Daniel. That time Adams just a little too strong on the swing. Adams on the other side just pushes it across. In system for Bose, dug up. Lily White with the swing. Bose again, off the block and down, 6-4.
And that's exactly what we saw a lot against Lucas the other night. Just a lot of those opportunities right in the center of the net.
What an adjustment by Monroeville to avoid that. Last second, just ducked under that. Was Abby, well not, yeah, it was Abby Poths with that, so it's 6-5.
I think it took everyone's breath away for a second. You know, even the line judge needed a second to say, yep, that stayed in.
Madi Clark into the net. 7-5, Seneca East. Bose the serve. A little bit of an off-speed hit over to the left side. Swung off the block. Brought back and in. Wow. It looked like that might have been too strong, but it just dropped at the last second as Adams gets the kill. 7-6 as Madi Daniel goes back to serve.
I'm telling you, that's an example of don't ever give up on a play. Adams just continues to show so many flashes of why she looks like, you know, more of a savvy veteran than just a freshman.
Push left side, stays up. Right side swing, kept alive. Over to Adams. Great dig. Pushed over again, finished. Stanley just wanted to take it across, but it caught Daniel off guard. A little bit of a let ball too. Makes it 8-6. Chapman to serve. Adams blocked and down. It's at 9-6.
Again, there's the defense and a nice synchronized block for Seneca East. That's going to be important, whether it's Daniel, whether it's Adams, anyone over there trying to get that timed up does a nice job there.
In system, Adams with the dink and the finish.
And then you see the vice versa. Adams saw what happened last time, switches it up, comes back with a softer touch. Cuts this one right back down to 2.
Alexa Adams now to serve. In system, back set. Just a little push over. Adams again to the back corner. Bose is there. Off the block, Daniel is there. Back set, dinked. A lot of good net play being played here, but an overpass and a finish. 10-7, Seneca East.
I think here in set 2 and even around the end of set 1, what you've also seen is Seneca East, what they've been trying to do, they've really kind of removed Madi Daniel from the equation here for the last several points.
In system, down the middle. Bose is there, but it goes out of bounds. Reber with the finish. 10-8. Low serve, received. Swung off the block, pushed over. Lily White is there, but into the net. 11-8.
Kind of got the feeling that might have been one of those huge momentum ones off the great dig from Lily White, but it just went too far into the net for Clark to be able to make the adjustment.
Alexander to serve. Daniels there with the dig. Reber off the block and down. But right now, Seneca East, they're fine with exchanging points with a 2-point lead. It's Monroeville that needs to go on a run here.
Right, and we're so accustomed to seeing them do whatever they want. So if we are, they often are accustomed to feeling that. So this is, probably some of the biggest adversity they're having to face, and right now battling through it.
And there's the point that they needed. Reber with the finish to the back line, and now Monroeville with a chance to tie here with serve. Poths back to serve. It's an ace, we're tied. Another one of those lobs that just completely drops off the face of the earth once it crosses the net.
Yeah, it just drops so quick as a libero. It's just catching you off guard. Even if you feel you're ready, you got your feet planted, ready to go, it just drops so quick.
Free ball. That looked like that might have been out, but the ref was right there. Madi Daniel off the block. Dug backwards. And this will be a free ball. Another chance for the Lady Eagles. Back set. Reber has to free ball back over. Bose. Lily White is there. Across to Madi Daniel. Stays up. Off the block. Lily White is there. Quick set over. Dinked over the net. Stays up. Daniel with the finish. Wow. Are you kidding me right there? Wow. I got to applaud both sides.
Yeah.
What a great rally.
Those are the ones that leave you speechless. Seneca East took that first really one long one we saw tonight. Now Monroeville gets their turn.
In system, Bose for the tie. Yes. 12 all. That's what they needed right there, an answer to tie it up.
Yeah, kind of evens back out the momentum a little bit too. Both crowds really active and into this, and it can get out of control quick if you let either one get into a bigger momentum swing.
Stanley, who finished the set with the serve. Reber with the dink. Swing across and finish. 13-12 Seneca East. Kagi with the finish.
Again, coming down to placement of the ball. They're just putting it in those areas where they know only a diving attempt, and that may not even be enough sometimes. Placing it in really difficult positions for Monroeville to get a dig on.
Stanley, low serve. Over the Daniel, it'll be a free ball. Right at Bose, dinks it. Kept alive, it'll be another free ball. Bose again, too strong, we're tied. And that might be the, Hayden, that might be the experience of Monroeville.
Yep.
Because some other teams might go for that, knowing that might be the back line, but the Lady Eagles staying off of those shots.
Well, and they probably kind of pick up on that a lot too. Bo's so powerful, sometimes it's hard to even control your own strength, and that happened a lot against Lucas, and Monroeville had the opportunity to stay and watch a lot of that match.
Quick set over. Chance for the Lady Eagles. Dinked, stays alive. Left side swing. Lily White is there. Over the Madi Daniel. Off the block and down. 14-13 Monroeville. Back and forth we go.
And I believe this would be their first lead of set two. It might have been tied back up, but I believe it's the first time they've held a 1-point lead.
And an ace by Lily White, 15-13. Time out. Seneca East, largest lead of the set for the Lady Eagles here. You thought maybe Seneca East was going to start rolling after that 4-0 start, but Monroeville just kicked it into gear. Able to tie it up. Seneca East goes right back in front by a couple. Monroeville with an answer. And once again, I think that just has to do with their experience at this level. Not getting too high, not getting too low. And I think Seneca East, if they can get to that point, which is why I like this timeout, calm them down, get them back to their game that got them on those runs.
Yeah, and I continue to sound like a broken record, but I'm just thoroughly impressed by the play of the freshmen from Monroeville. I mean, I just can't speak highly of them enough. It just doesn't feel like there's any inexperience out there. And they're at, the liberty of their freshmen, so they haven't had the same experience as someone like Madi Daniel or Lily White, so they're creating that experience for themselves right now. and doing an excellent job. Seneca East got to look to, get things tied back up, though.
Free ball over. Lily White's there. Cross to Daniel. Big swing and finish. 16-13 Monroeville. While you were talking, Hayden, Kathy Green of Pickwick Place wanted to wish you a happy birthday. And
thanks,
for all
Kathy.
you that don't know, Pickwick Place is where Hayden and his wife Abby got married.
It is not too far from where we were the other day over in
Bose,
Seneca East.
too strong. 17-13 Monroeville. Their largest lead of any set thus far. White with the serve. This is going to be another free ball. Overpass, Yummy, kept alive. Madi Daniel, out. 18-13, and we're going to get another Seneca East timeout. Lady Eagles taking control now with a big run.
I mean, I think there's no other choice than to take a timeout right there because it's starting to get to that point where it gets out of control. I personally feel like at some point it was getting close to feeling like this was Seneca East set to lose. They were really controlling momentum. A lot of things were going their way. And I don't ever like to count Monroeville out, but it was really starting to feel one-sided.
Go back to that long rally where somehow Monroeville was able to get one hand on it and another one right before the net that was that turned out to be a perfect set for Madi Daniel to finish it off. Go back to our comments. Low, let's go Lady Tigers. Nancy, let's go Eags. Caitlin, stay hungry Tigers. Two more ladies, let's get it. Lexi, let's go Tigers. Stacy, let's go Eagles. Betty, go Eagles. Krista, way to go Tigers. Shannon, you got this Tigers. Stacy, Eagles, let's go girls. Stephanie, let's go Tigers. Jenny, nice job Lady Tigers. And Heather, happy birthday Hayden from Colonel Crawford land.
Yeah, thank you. Keep the comments coming, everyone, because it's really fun watching Travis try and read these all during the timeout.
Bose blocked and down. Monroeville playing Seneca East ball now with the block. Hey, and I got all those comments
Yeah,
in
you
too.
did. That's what I mean. It's entertaining.
19-13, 6-point lead as Lily White continues to serve that back line. Quick set. Madi Daniel with the reaction. Down the middle, but blocked and down. Seneca East back on the board. They needed that.
Yeah, desperately needed that one because Monroeville really was starting to get in a groove. And Lily White, the few times we've seen her this year, when she can stay back there for a while, she really doesn't break at all. So nice job to get her out of the service position.
Caroline with the serve into the net. Big error. Monroeville 5 points away from tying this match up and forcing a best of three.
Similar situation we were in set one. No more timeouts for Seneca East. Monroeville typically doesn't use many, so we'll probably play on until we have a winner uninterrupted.
Let ball finished. Ace. That just barely touched the net, and I think Seneca East was thinking it would go a little bit more. 7-point lead for Monroeville. Another serve. In system. Back set swing and finish by Bose.
And I think when they set it up for Bose and she gets to choose one of the corners and is honestly 1 or 2 feet back from the net, that's where she's more successful. Has started to kind of struggle keeping them in when she's at more of the center of the net.
In system, Madi Daniel, dink. Brought back over. Free ball to Seneca East. Left side, a little bit of a miss set, but Monroeville there. Yummy ball, dinked over. Too strong on a hit, it's 2 in a row. 5-point set now as Bose will go back and serve again. Taryn Tyler just a little bit too much under the ball on that swing. Bose too strong. Service error makes it 22-16. Madi Daniel will now serve for the Lady Eagles. In system, Bose, Haley Bose with the swing. Lily White's there. Over to Adams, back line kept alive. Bowes again with the dink, blocked, stays alive. Right side swing. Down the middle, Tyler with the dink, it's kept up. Blocked, no, 4 hits, that was into the net instead of off of Monroeville. It's 23-16.
Lady Eagles really need to take this one in prime position to do so.
Daniel, again, left side. In system for Haley Bowes, and she gets the finish. Monroeville thought she was going to take a full swing, but she was smart enough to see that hole in the back and take a little off to get the finish. Seneca East still with a little bit of work to do, but they did go on a run earlier, and they have the ability to. However, Madi Bowes is on that back line. Back set, swing off the block, but then the antenna, it's out. Set, point, Monroeville. 7 set points coming up as Alexa Adams looks to finish this off and even this district championship. It's an ace, and the set goes to Monroeville. We're tied at 1, 25-17. Are you not entertained, folks? We're gonna play at least 2 more. We'll take a break, be back with set number 3, live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Monroeville Athletic Boosters would like to congratulate the Lady Eagles volleyball teams. 7th grade, 8th grade, JV, and varsity were all Firelands Conference champions this year. Also, big congratulations to the boys' 8th grade football team for being Firelands Conference champions themselves. More congratulations to Ian Patchton for qualifying for cross-country regionals, which will be held this Saturday. Best of luck, Ian. And finally, a huge shout out to our head coach, Kendra Snook, for achieving her 300th career win on Tuesday. We are so lucky to have such a great coach.
There's the mascot, also the mother of Maddie Daniel, as the Lady Eagles tie things up with a 25-17 second set victory. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray. We've only played 2 sets and I'm already exhausted, man.
Yeah, tell me about it. It takes a lot of life out you. And we're not even the ones playing.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're just pressing some buttons and we're moving the camera. These ladies are the ones doing all the real work, but putting on a phenomenal performance. And we'll have a best of 3.
Best of 3. If the teams split the next 2 sets, then we would have a decisive 5th set, first of 15, win by 2.
Talk about a stress level with that one, just a 15.
Well, the job by Monroeville to fight back from down 4-0, then they were down 3 a few times, down 2 a few times, to go on a run to finish off the set. Back to action. Swinging down, 1-0 Monroeville. Addie Adams. That's the first one we've seen go on the opposite side off a block.
And I think for either side, blocking's been pretty flawless up until this point.
Near ace, into the net, and a miss hit. It's 2-0. They had it set up for Bowes. She likes that left side, kind of like what Maddie Daniel does on the opposite side, but the set was just maybe a foot out of reach. Bowes this time from about 7 feet behind the line. Down the middle, Reber finishes it off, and it's a 3-0 run for Monroeville. Maybe a carbon copy of the first set, or does Monroeville take advantage of this? I don't think so. I think Seneca East will have the ability to fight back here, but we'll see. Pushed over, Lily White is there. Set up, back set, Reber too strong. Lady Tigers on the board.
Well, and here's what you're seeing, Travis. No matter how tough of competition you schedule during the regular season, who you play, there truly is nothing that prepares you for some of the ways you feel on nights like tonight. Nothing can simulate your season on the line. And so those are things that both teams are dealing with right now.
Stanley with another ace. It's 3-2. And I can say this now. These are two teams that if they're not in the same district, I think both of these teams could make a state Final Four. So the winner will be in good position. Daniel, big swing and finish. And anywhere from that white line you see on Monroeville's side, if Daniel is in front of that, she will take a big swing on it. Lily White, who helped orchestrate that big run in the last set to serve. Lofting one, no, they called it in. 5-2, I gotta take a look at this replay. Yeah, it just touched. In system, Bowes, too strong.
So like you said in set one.
Timeout, Seneca East. As the Lady Eagles, using that momentum from the mid part of the second set on, have taken a 6-2 advantage. Let's get back to our comment section. So we got some more fans out there. Stephanie Neville, let's go Tigers. Melissa Snavely, let's go Tigers. Rose Stanley, let's go Eagles. 180 watching on Facebook, another 168 on YouTube. Thank you, everybody, for watching live and free, and thank you to our sponsors as well. Tonight's high school volleyball broadcast brought to you live and free on the OH Report. Thanks to our generous sponsors, Bo Lacey Construction, Rotor Racing, Smitty's Pizza Company, Monroeville Athletic Boosters, and Sutton Bank. Earn the cash reward of your choice by doing simple activities with Casasa Sutton Bank. Thank you all for allowing this district championship match to come to you live and free on the OH Report. And live and, well, always free, because you can watch this replay of this match once this match ends in its entirety whenever you want. And I think you'll want to, either side, because you want to watch one of the best volleyball matches that I have seen. Free ball into the net. Daniel swing inside, 8-ball corner pocket. 7-2 Monroeville.
I think they've regained a good chunk of that confidence, feeling better about themselves here in set number 3. With 2 sets under your belt, I think they feel comfortable knowing what their approach is going to be for the rest of the night.
And an ace by Lily White. She again is starting a run for the Lady Eagles.
Because you can game plan and prep and watch as much film as you want during the week, but you truly don't know what the other opponent's going to do till you get out here. So now they have 2 sample size sets under their belt, and I think they know what the attacking points they want to be.
Lady Tigers back on the board on the miss hit. That gets White off the service line and gets Seneca East reset here. Only down 5 early on in set 3. Kagi with the serve. White will bring it over to Adams. Alexa, too strong, but it's played. Bogner off the block, stays alive. Set up, back set. That one is too strong, so ball don't lie moment there.
Well, you know, I mean, I don't know. I might have same reaction too, but also you cannot. You got to keep playing if your teammate keeps it in, if it's about to sail out.
And that's what they did.
Yep. You got to bail them out and help them out, and they got the point.
Behind the antenna, so a little run here for Seneca East. It's 8-5. White is there. Daniel. That's going to be pushed over and out. Some miscommunication there. Makes it 8-6. I thought Coach Snook was going over the ref to call a timeout, but instead she did not.
You just rarely see her use them, which I think has been what's worked for them.
Daniel off the block, stays alive. Set to Bose, blocked. Pressed over, dug up. Madi Daniel off the block and down. 8-7.
A complete shift. And who's, taking control the last few points here. Seneca East really looking to capitalize.
Lofting shot in system. Back set for Daniel. Dug up by Stanley. It'll be a free shot, but out. Monroeville stops the run. It's 9-7.
And I tell you what, it could very well come down to who's going to be able to do a better job of keeping the ball in bounds. That really, really plagued Seneca East in set 2, and then has started to hurt Monroeville here and there in set 3.
Back set, Bose again too strong. So Monroeville getting a little bit of a cushion again. It's 10-7. Madi Clark back to serve. In system reception, miss hit though, it's a free ball. Setting up Madi Daniel, dinks over the top and down. So you thought Seneca East was right back in this, but Monroeville goes Makembe Mutombo, no, my friend.
Well, I'm happy with that decision by Daniel, because finally someone able to genuinely earn a point without it sailing out of bounds and kind of getting it by default.
Bose listens to you there and gets the kill. 11-8. And she was really able to, that was a great set because she's able to get on top of it and really knock it to the floor. And Bose now will serve. Right to Lily White. Back set. Adams too strong. 11-9. We had the ref closest to us say it was in, but it was the judge that was on the side of the shot that gave the right call. Madi Daniel off the block and down. They get it right back. 12-9. And that time Madi going off the side of the block instead of trying to force it right at him, because that's where Seneca East has gotten their blocks, when they've gotten right on the ball.
Having to take a shoe tying break. Playing so hard there.
It's not the other break that we usually
no
get.
condensation break. A shoe tying break. But play resumes.
Great in-system play. Blocked and down. Point Seneca East as Haley Bose gets the finish. We saw those hands just a little bit too far back for Monroeville, and Bose takes advantage. Alana Chapman now to serve, the sophomore setter. Momentarily stoppage by the rest, but we're back. Line drive, Madi Daniel there. Back set, adjustment off the block, and finished. Alexa Adams, the freshman. And maybe you think in that first match that doesn't happen, but the last 20-some games of experience have helped Monroeville out there. Low lining shot, great reception by the libero. Just a little push over, a chance for Seneca East. Down the middle, finished off, Haley Bose. Smart play by her. Seeing three in front, just had to get it over that line. There was nobody behind her.
And the Tigers just refusing to fall away in this one. Monroeville had all the momentum earlier, and
Lily White saved the point for the moment, but it'll be a chance for Seneca East to get to within one. Instead, it's a free ball. Daniel to Clark to Reber. Finishes it off. It's 14-11. Monroeville student section chanting she's a freshman. There's a lot of freshmen on this squad. 4 to be exact. And most of them get a lot of playing time. Shot from the back line. Daniel is there. Reber off the middle and a finish. 15-11. 4-point Monroeville lead.
And if the trend continues, the team able to kind of get over that 2-point cushion.
Cherry
even
with
the
the serve.
2-point, not enough. You know, you've got to get 3 or 4 to feel comfortable.
Punched over. Chance again for Monroeville. Adams, yes. Timeout, Seneca East. You may have to take over. I'm starting to lose my voice already. I got to call a football game tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, it's here, Hayden. Week 11.
Oh, I'm like,
High
tomorrow's
school
not here yet.
football playoffs tomorrow. Starting at 6:50, we'll have multiple football games for you live and free on the OH Report. I'll be down at Centerburg. Where are you going to be, Hayden?
I will be over at Colonel Crawford.
So there you go.
They'll take on
More
Margaretta.
than 10 fans, yeah.
Yeah.
And also good luck to Seneca East as they go on the road.
Yeah,
Best of luck.
say.
You know, I hope, I root for everybody in the area, but, Seneca East, the cardiac kids, back-to-back games where they score in the final seconds to win.
Yeah, I think
that
for
Monroeville game, not Monroeville, but that Mohawk game was just bananas.
For Blake Foos' sanity, I hope that it doesn't have to be as close for Seneca East this week, because I know when we talked to him last, he said he's kind of getting tired of it. But
Kendra Snook mimicking the Eagle mascot with the flap. This will be a shot across. Lily White there. Adams across, dug up. Quick thinking, gets it back over. Reber into the net, so that's great job. The reaction by Seneca East to just make it across the net, continue to play. And we've seen this by both sides, where you just need to do that. Let your opponent make the mistake, and that's exactly what happened to make this a 4-point set. Alexander with the serve. She's done amazing, just like Lily White as a libero tonight. Shot finished. Addie Adams. 17-12.
too much power on that one and just not enough of a good angle on the dig attempt.
Posts the serve. Perfect in system over the bows with a swing and a finish. That's why she's one of the best, if not the, well, one of the best, I would say. I don't know. I haven't seen Mohawk play, so I can't make any, assumptions, but she is one heck of a player. First team all Northern 10. Let ball right there. Daniel miss hit, set over her head, and it's 2 straight for the Lady Tigers.
Great serve, and then Daniel just jumped too early, not enough extension to last.
Stanley the serve, another low liner into the net. Quick reaction over. Off the block. Chance with the back set. Reber down. And that was another thing you saw. More likely than not in that first matchup, it was going to go to Daniel the whole time. They're using Reber more now in this one. Oh, the backboard helped Seneca East there. It's pushed over. Chance, back set, swing and finish. Yeesh. Alexa Adams with a missile.
Ooh.
Kagi Alexander did her absolute best, and I'm surprised she even got a hand on that, but it's a point for Monroeville. That's
stayed in.
Great job there. Caroline with the shot just inside the line to make it 19-15. They needed that point. You can't let Monroeville go up 6 here this late.
Nope, and not with Lily White back there. She, is known for those long periods of time that she gets to sit back there and serve. So
Daniel was set up perfectly.
I mean, this instant replay is going to look like the speed of a regular hit, I think, Travis.
You're right. This is at 85% speed, so that's what, 115% speed in real life? Madi Clark the serve.
That's who you want back there.
Overpass, yummy, and it's finished. Lady Eagles 4 points away And again, Seneca East without a timeout. Low serve, great collection, dug up though. Daniel with the swing and the finish. Maddie Daniel has found her rhythm. We'll see if Maddie Bowes can answer her here.
Well, and they can feel it. You know, this is one that they've got to have, because that puts all the pressure on Seneca East going into the final set that could decide things.
It's an ace. Nobody there. Able to collect it though. Miscommunication for a second. Right down the middle, a dink. Free ball to Monroeville. Set up. Daniel off the block. Stays alive. It'll be a free ball. Great job by Seneca East to keep it alive. Daniel will get another chance. The dink. Right back to her. Yummy. Finished. Set point Monroeville.
And Maddie Daniel has absolutely shown up now here. You know, she has been all evening, but really doing a nice job to try and win this set.
Nearly an ace. Back over into the net, set over. Monroeville takes it 25-15. They've won 2 sets in a row, and they were 1 away from district championship number 5 in a row. We'll take a break, be back with set number 4 live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Monroeville Athletic Boosters would like to congratulate the Lady Eagles volleyball teams. 7th grade, 8th grade, JV, and varsity were all Firelands Conference champions this year. Also, big congratulations to the boys' 8th grade football team for being Firelands Conference champions themselves. More congratulations to Ian Patchton for qualifying for cross-country regionals, which will be held this Saturday. Best of luck, Ian. And finally, a huge shout out to our head coach, Kendra Snook, for achieving her 300th career win on Tuesday. We are so lucky to have such a great coach.
Momentum Monroeville. After a 25-23 Seneca East first set victory and a 4-0 lead to start the second, it's been all Lady Eagles, 25-17, 25-15, but do not, and I say do not count out Seneca East, because they are too good to just go down, as we've seen so far this season. Underway in set 4. Back set, Reber finish, 1-0 Monroeville. But like I said, do not count out Seneca East.
No, you can't count out any opponent, you know, no matter the advantage at this point in the year, because these teams have definitely fought through their share of adversity to get here. And it's not going to be an easy task here by any means, even though they've taken the last 2. Monroeville got to have to play just as excellent here to take the set.
In system for Bowes, but it's blocked. Daniel from the behind her head gets the finish. It's 2-0.
I think what we're noticing is just it just feels like Monroeville has figured something out that they like, whether it's an area of the court that they want to attack or a particular matchup.
They've been keeping it out of the hands of Maddie Bowes.
Yeah.
That's what they've done, the same thing that Seneca East did to Shelby Grover 2 nights ago. Chance for the Lady Eagles. Daniel off the block. Big block by Maddie Bowes. Who else to make it 2-1? on the Sutton Bank replay. And here comes Ryleigh Stanley. Reber gets it across. Right side, Snee. Yes, we're tied at 2. Sharing the wealth. That's what Seneca East needs to do. Reber again. This time, kind of a knuckler gets the finish. Those are plays, that's why I never even attempt to play volleyball right there. And now Lily White to serve.
Kind of actually look like some Western Reserve players are here.
I know. Yes, inside the line. That's the second time Caroline has taken a little off and tucked it right inside that white line in the back. 3-all. And now she will get the serve. Overpass. Seneca East leads 4-3.
And if you're the Lady Tigers, you know, they'll be more content to try and let things go point for point if they can get a little bit of a cushion, because last match Monroeville just pulled away. So even if it's a close one, that's the kind of environment they'll prefer.
Left side, pressed across. There's Madi Daniel setting up right down the middle. Dug up. Swing left side, kept alive. Lily White. This will be a shot by Poths. Here comes Bose. Yes. 5-3. That's what coach is telling her. Keep doing that. We need you right now. Too strong on the serve, though. 5-4. Schaefer will check out for Tyler.
It's a good way to open things up, though, for Seneca East. You don't know how they're going to come out after a tough set 3 loss, and so far they've done a nice job of not really letting that bother them and just trying to work it one set at a time.
Madi Daniel, that hit the upright, so Seneca East gets the point. Madi Daniel goes into the antenna.
Yep. No, it's tough to see, but you do see the wiggle there.
6-4 Lady Tigers. Back set, swing, blocked, and finished. Lady Tigers getting a cushion early on here. Bose the serve. Over the Daniel, down the middle, yes.
Another highlight reel play that just shows off why that speed can just simply be too much to try and get under or receive sometimes.
Madi now to serve. Overpass, yummy ball flicked down. Addie Adams, we're to a 1-point set. In system, left side, just touches the line. 8-6, Seneca East. Haley Bose playing with the danger zone right there, but tucks it in.
That could end up becoming a pretty important point if we continue to go at smaller trade-offs here from both teams. That could become, you know, very important to look back at the end of the set.
Left side, Adams, inside the line, it's 8-7.
So how does Monroeville respond? They put one just barely inside the line themselves. A little bit more comfortable than the last one, but still.
Alexa Adams to the line, and Hayden, you said in between sets she has been a big key to this 2-1 advantage for Monroeville.
Yeah, both the Adams girls have been, as well as the player of the entire team, but they've really stood out to me so far this evening.
And Haley Bowes has picked things up in this set as well with the finish, making it 9-7. Daniel with the reception, left side. No, down the middle of the Reber off the block, stays alive. Swing blocked. 4 hits. They say it went into the nets instead of off the block. Let's take a look at the that's tough, but I think that might have been the right call. Because you saw the ball kind of ricochet back. Instead of ricocheting, it kind of absorbed into the net and came back out. That's why I'm never a ref. This will be a free ball. Over to Adams. Off the block. We're tied at 9.
Cherry will step back now to serve as Monroeville tries to get back on the advantage side of this set.
In system, back set, swing off the block and down. Haley Bowes again, 10-9. Jaden now to serve. Right at Madi Daniel. She'll take a swing from the line. Kept alive, Bowes there. But a double hit, 10-10.
There's another critical aspect that we've talked about that would probably be just an overall key to victory is capitalize off of your opponent's mistakes. You know, if they're going to hand you a point, score one right after it. Turn it into 2.
Absolutely. Back set for Reber. Madi Bowes with the dink, but into the net. And Monroeville takes the lead 11-10. As you take a look at the replay, she had to adjust, and then when she landed, just barely nudged the net.
Yeah, we're talking, you know, and good for the officials. You know, they're calling things very close because there might be a lot of matches during the year where that doesn't get called.
Blocked and down. 12-10 Monroeville. Timeout. Seneca East. And I was about to say this, didn't want to do any jinx though. If Seneca East was able to maintain a lead late into the set, it would help them more because they'd still have those timeouts. But Monroeville forcing that first one kind of, you know, sets things up like the last 2 sets for them because a late run with no timeouts, it's pretty pivotal.
Yep, you're going to have to hang on to at least one of them, especially with the circumstances.
It's been a while, so let's go back to our comments section. Melissa, let's go Tigers. Rose, let's go Eagles. Caitlin, thank you for the coverage. Thank you for watching. This is our pleasure. We love doing this. Stacy, a lot of Eagle emojis. Kelly, let's go Lady Eagles. Christy, let's go Tigers. Lisa Capel Hafner, Buckeye Central House, cheering on the Seneca East Tigers. Welcome. Jordan, go Eagles. Gary and Paula Underwood, stay tough, Lady Eagles. Caitlin, come on Tigers, you got this. Brittany, let's go girls. Cody with a wacky face. This game has been wacky.
Come on, Travis.
And
read them off.
Manda, you got this, Seneca East. Brodog, let's go Lady Eagles. And Madeline, go Tigers.
You did it.
Also, Michaela, just now. Go Lady Eagles. Chance for Seneca East. Madi Bowes, you knew that was going to go down.
When she has the positioning, and like you said a while ago, when she can get her hand on top, doesn't end well for opposing defenses more often than not.
Stanley the serve. In system, back set, the Reber dinks it. This will be a free. In system, Madi Daniel behind her head. Stays alive. Left side swing. Kept up. Up to Madi Daniel. Dinks again, but into the net was Seneca East. Big error there. It looked like they had a chance to tie it up, but instead Monroeville back up 2 as Lily White back to serve. Left side nearly an ace. It'll be a free ball. White with the reception. Over the Daniel from the line. Back line too strong. And it's 13-12.
Could be a big payoff. And a nice break for Seneca East there. Get Lily White out of serving.
Daniel. Yep.
Wow. I mean, that one had enough strength that it just about got sent back. Almost got scared that they weren't worried about whether it was going to fall in bounds or not, but from their angle probably were a little bit more secure of knowing where it was going to land.
Clark with the serve. Overpass, nice adjustment, but she went into the nets. It's a 3-point set now for Monroeville.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out real quick in my head. I mean, that's at least 4 points that they've given up because of that.
Almost an ace, it'll be a free. White to Clark, to Daniel. Dug up by Alexander. Madi tried with the kick save, but nobody there. That's legal.
Yeah,
but still unable to get it. And Seneca East with a big point to get within 2.
To talk about these teams' skill sets, I've seen more attempts with the foot than I've seen, the whole regular season combined. You don't see that move come out a whole ton.
Dinked and down. Alexa Adams. Madi Daniel now to serve. 16-13 Monroeville. Overpass into the net. It's an ace. 17-13. Timeout. Seneca East. You thought maybe wait for a second, but they want to try and ice Madi Daniel, who has done a very nice job serving the last 3 sets.
And there was never going to be an easy time for Seneca East to use their final timeout. We're holding on to it for dear life, but 4 points is still not enough yet to say.
No, not at all, not at all. Especially if you can freeze Daniel here and get the point back.
And they came out of that last timeout that they used earlier here in this set. Seneca East came out really strong and I believe opened up with about 2 or 3 consecutive points out of that timeout. So that's exactly what they'll need to do here. Coach, I'm sure, doing his best job to try and motivate, but at the same time, calm those nerves and get them ready to go. And what a finish we're in for, Trav.
Dawn Mango cheering for Hilly Bogner from Florida. Hope the weather's nice. Let's go Hillary, go comment. Tigers. Hudson Bauer, go Eagles. 450 of you watching this amazing matchup between 2 very, very good volleyball squads. Fight for a district championship. Overpass. Daniel there. Left side, Adams blocked. Another chance. Back swipe blocked. Right side, Dink. Bogner. Lily White there. Back to Madi Daniel. In system, quick set. Lily White keeps it alive. Madi Daniel again from the back. Blocked. We play on. Adams. Big swing and finish. Momentum rally there for Monroeville.
And to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure it was either her or Madi Clark that finished off the really long rally that we had last back in set number 2.
Daniel again with the serve. Bose kept up. Adams again pushed into the net. It's 4 hits. Seneca East back on the board, down by 4. And that was a big point because once again, they have no timeouts left. They needed to get the ball out of the hands of Madi Daniel, and they do.
And Chapman will step back to serve.
Adams set up and finishes. 6 points away from a district championship for Monroeville. And Alexa Adams with the serve. Right side swing and a finish. Great cross shot by Bogner. She will now go back to serve. It's a 4-point set. Lady Tigers need a run here. Bottom service error. Monroeville with the point.
Cherry will come check back in to serve. Lily White also back in for the Eagles.
In system, back set, swing, but into the net. Monroeville 4 points away. Seneca East still has to have one more rush in them.
A rotation error?
Rotation error.
It's a critical time for that to happen.
(22-15). Set up, just into the net though, miss hit. 23-15, and like we said, no timeouts left for Seneca East to try and slow this. Hillary into the net, match point coming up.
Just one more. And this gym is rocking, Travis.
In system, swings off the block and down. Seneca East holds it off, at least for another point.
They'll quiet the noise, like you said, for at least one more.
I think that actually went off the head of Madi Clark. Make sure to stay tuned. We will have the presentation of the medals and trophies after this. White with the reception. Reber blocks, stays alive. White, Reber pushes it across. Left side off the block. Quick set over, another chance for Seneca East. Right side swing, blocked, stays alive, it's over! Monroeville, 5 straight district championships. They fight back from down 1-0 to go 3 in a row and win this in 4 with a 25-16 victory. We'll take a quick break. Actually, you know what? We'll stay here. It looks like they're just about ready to give the medals and everything, but Hayden,
wow.
What a match.
I mean, it's hard to even, fathom that either team had to lose. Someone had to lose tonight, and unfortunately it just had to be Seneca East, but what a performance across the board from everyone here tonight on both sides. Monroeville just really, really locked in, dug deep, and started to perform at that high level that we're accustomed to seeing from them, and that kind of just carried them the rest of the way.
And I'm ominous when I say this. I think if Seneca East didn't have to run into Monroeville in this district, they would legit have a chance for a state Final Four run, because that is how good this team
Yeah, that's a talented
has.
group. And
you have to give a shout out to Maddie Bowes, Hillary Bogner, Ryleigh Stanley, the 3 seniors of this squad who played their hearts out in this one. Let's send it down to the court for the presentation.
Number
All right, folks. Well, there you have it. Take it in. The 2022 D4 Willard District champions, the Monroeville Lady Eagles, heading back again. Phenomenal job by both teams tonight, and we'll get to hear from head coach Kendra Snook amongst our MVP in just a few minutes. Travis Berardi down on the court. We'll bring them up and stick around. We'll be here on the other side of this break. Hear from some of the Lady Eagles. Keep it with us. If you're heading out, thanks for tuning in. But on the other side of this break, head coach Kendra Snook and a few other players, our MVP from those Monroeville Lady Eagles. Keep it here. We'll be right back on the other side of this break.
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Monroeville Athletic Boosters would like to congratulate the Lady Eagles volleyball teams. 7th grade, 8th grade, JV, and varsity were all Firelands Conference champions this year. Also, big congratulations to the boys' 8th grade football team for being Firelands Conference champions themselves. More congratulations to Ian Patchton for qualifying for cross-country regionals, which will be held this Saturday. Best of luck, Ian. And finally, a huge shout out to our head coach, Kendra Snook, for achieving her 300th career win on Tuesday. We are so lucky to have such a great coach.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Time now for our Smitty's Pizza Company MVP, and it is Monroeville sensational freshman middle hitter Alexa Adams. First of all, welcome to the party. 5 straight district championships. You're a freshman, you get your first. Congratulations. I'm sweating and exhausted for just calling this match. I don't know how you guys felt down there. Seneca East takes a quick 25-23 first set victory. It looked like they had momentum going into that second set up 4-0. What changed? What did you guys do to regroup, get back in it, and win the next 3 sets?
I think in the beginning we were a little tense to see how we would play, and we were a little tense. But then once we got out energy and we relaxed and we started playing with each other, I think that's what made me get through.
It was a team effort. You knew that Seneca East was keying their block on Madi. What were you guys able to do as a whole? You, Reber, I can go down the line and say Madi Clark, Abby, Lily behind the line. Just what did you guys do as a team to come together and, collectively get this win?
We talked a lot more. We covered a lot more. We used our other hitters other than Madi. That's about it, yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, it worked. What did you guys take from that first match? I know it was early in the season, only your 3rd varsity match ever. What did you take from that match that you were able to use against Seneca East tonight?
We played with a lot more energy. A lot of energy, a lot of more talking.
Okay. Yeah?
Energy.
Energy. Hey, I'm out of energy right now after that. You're moving on. You're going to Strongsville. You have a chance of going back to a state Final Four with 2 more wins. What is going to be needed to be done in that regional? I know Dalton's still in it. Wellsville's still in it. 2 teams that you met last year. But what do you guys need to do? What do you guys need to fix from this match to get better going into next week?
Having a lot more energy in the beginning.
Uh-huh.
We need to play more relaxed in the beginning. Just focused, relaxed.
Okay. Coach Snook, who will join us here in a little bit, she won her 300th last match, but you think number 301 is going to be a little bit sweeter for her?
Yeah.
Okay, Alexa, as always, if you want to look into this camera, give anybody a shout-out that you'd like, go for it.
Shout out to all the seniors. They really pull the team together. They get us hyped up. They just do everything.
All right, Alexa, we will see you next week in the regional. Tonight's Smitty's Pizza Company MVP. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take another break and be back as we roll on here. Monroeville.
Great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Monroeville Athletic Boosters would like to congratulate the Lady Eagles volleyball teams. 7th grade, 8th grade, JV, and varsity were all Firelands Conference champions this year. Also, big congratulations to the boys' 8th grade football team for being Firelands Conference champions themselves. More congratulations to Ian Patchton for qualifying for cross-country regionals, which will be held this Saturday. Best of luck, Ian. And finally, a huge shout out to our head coach, Kendra Snook, for achieving her 300th career win on Tuesday. We are so lucky to have such a great coach.
Back here at Willard High School, Monroeville just another district championship as I take a seat for the first time in a couple hours, and I need it. I know she does too. Win 301, I asked Alexa, you think 301's a little bit more sweeter than 300?
You know, sure, I guess. You know, but we can't get 301 without 300.
That's
true. You know, they're all nice, and especially in this atmosphere and this time of the year. You know, no win's easy. Yeah. And, you know, they have to come out and play, and that's exactly what we did.
I was going to tell you this stat before the match, but I did not want to jinx you. Since you started this reign of district championships in district play now, you are 36-3 in sets.
Sweet.
That's and another one, since 2017, middle of the season 2017, you haven't been swept.
Yeah, I rewatched the last. I watched Tuesdays and I saw that. And I was
saw
like,
a
really?
couple. Yeah, I was going through just some research and I said, oh, they haven't lost a set in this one. Let's see how far back. It was 27. I think it was St. Paul was the last time you did it mid to the season. You haven't been swept since, and you've played some darn good competition as well. It's not like it's a cupcake schedule or anything like that. Just what makes this team go and what makes this team so darn successful year in and year out? And I know we just saw in our commercial with the Monroeville Athletic Boosters, 7th, 8th, JV, varsity, everybody's dominating.
You know, people have bought in. You know, I've been here for 14 years. I remember my first meeting, and I have some alumni that talk to me about it and say they remember the first meeting I ever had with them. And I told them, you know, I myself as a player have never been part of a losing program, and I don't plan to start now. And, you know, we built this program. We've had a lot of great athletes. They have bought in. They believe in me. They think I know what I'm talking about, you know. I have a great coaching staff. I've had a great coaching staff throughout the years. You know, they hit the weight room hard. You know, I never have to tell them to work hard because, you know, they want this end goal too, you know. And we talk about these freshmen being so successful, but we got to think about that, you know, this isn't new territory for them either. You know, they've been in the stands as, you know, 8th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade, 5th grade, you know, the past 4 years watching, waiting for their turn to be out there. And I think that's what, you know, makes this so sweet is that all those junior high kids, you know, they're in the stands. They want that opportunity to be on, you know, on the court celebrating. I saw these little kids going up to all my kids trying to get their autograph. You know,
that's so cool.
That's the cool thing to me.
Yeah.
You know, I gave my managers all a medal, and the first thing one of them asked me, do I have to give it back? No, it's yours. So, you know, they're all just so grateful. They're all motivated, and they're all excited. Monroeville volleyball is exciting.
Absolutely is. We're glad we got on last year. But let's get into this match. Man, was that fun, at least for me calling this. You go down a tough 25-23 first set. And I know talking beforehand, you know, you guys said you made a collective 56 errors all around in that first match against Seneca East. You made a couple late in that set that gave them the, you know, the victory there. And then they go up 4-0. You're thinking, man, if it's like the first set, I don't know if anybody's going to be able to respond from that. But then you go on a 4-0 run. Lily steps back to the service line and just pitches a tent for about 8 or 9 points, and you take control. Just what's that say about your squad? One, being able to learn from a matchup earlier against this opponent, and two, not cracking under pressure. And I know that's got to do with, you know, being in these situations for the last 5 years.
Yeah, and, you know, we have great senior leadership and, you know, just taking control and calming them down. You know, very, very rarely they see me panic on the sideline. You know, I may be panicking in my head.
I saw you doing the eagle flapping thing in between. You don't panic.
That's a good show, right? But, like, them relaxing and knowing that, you know, we are good, that we can go on these runs too. So really focusing on the next ball, and that is our whole mentality at Monroeville. And, you know, the kids will say it. The kids know, like, even in a timeout, they know my last thing's going to say is focus on the next ball. You know, we can't get 4 points back in one swoop, but we can chip away at it, and that's exactly what we did. And they have and that builds the confidence. You know, but Seneca East is a phenomenal program.
Absolutely.
I also challenged my kids. And told them that, you know, we haven't played any match this year where we have been out-defended. And I thought in the game one, they out-defended us. And I think that challenge kind of lit them up because we didn't let very many balls drop the rest of the match. And, you know, our goal every match is we're going to be the best defensive team. Because if we're the best defensive team, we have enough offensive weapons to be successful.
And just the maturity of your freshmen going from that first matchup. You know, you played Vermilion and Seneca East in matches 2 and 3, and both teams playing for district championships now. Just how have they matured to where it's not just trying to give the ball to Madi, which you thought Seneca East was trying to key on, but giving it to Reber and Adams and other players that can spread things out and make you more balanced?
For sure. You know, after that Seneca East loss, you know, that's 2 losses in a row, and all of a sudden we're under 500, and my kids aren't used to being under 500. We aren't used to, you know, losing 2 in a row and, you know, having a losing record. So we had a little bit of heart-to-heart before our next match, and letting them know that, you know, we are going to have some growing pains, and we're all learning. And, you know, people asked me at the beginning of the season, how are you going to be this year? You know, you graduated Grayson, you graduated Hannah. Like, how are you guys going to be this year? And I said, you know, at the beginning of the year, it's going to be rough. We're going to have some growing pains, but by the end of the year, we're going to be pretty dang good. And at least I didn't lie to them. You know, I think that's exactly what it is. You know, the kids have gotten more confident. The upperclassmen have gotten more confident with these freshmen. The freshmen have held their own. They're not freshmen anymore. You know, they've gone through that whole season. You know, they've all played high-level club ball. So, you know, Maddie Daniels said it perfectly at the end of the match, and it actually made me tear up when, as soon as she said it, you know, those, I think Addie and Madison Reber got the last block, and she just looked at them and she said, I am so proud of you guys. And, you know, coming from a senior, coming from someone that they look up to, you know, that means a lot to them. And, you know, she took the words right out of my mouth. I'm so proud of them, but I'm also so proud of all 18 of my kids. I only can dress 15, but all 18 still practice. And, you know, it's a complete team effort, and I'm proud of every single one of them.
It was cool. Alexa Adams, I said, if you want to give anybody a shout, she said, shout out to my senior class for helping us get here, which was awesome as always. I'm going to get 2 more quick questions before we get out of here, but how important was that 3 straight set comeback against Western Reserve at home to your guys' confidence, too, knowing that you could be down even 2 sets and fight back and get a win?
You know, I think, again, they just need the confidence, and that it was huge to do that at home and to do that for a conference championship, and for them to not ever think that they're out of a match. You know, and that, I think, goes back with saying that we've never been swept. We're never going to be out of the match. We're always going to compete. We may get up against teams that are better than us, but we're going to compete. And, you know, that's what I tell my kids. You just make them earn every single point. We're never giving a match to anyone. If someone wants to earn it and take it away from us, that is perfectly fine. But we're never going to give it to them. And, you know, they have that confidence out there that, you know, we can beat anyone. On, you know, any given day, at this time, anyone can beat anyone. You know, hats off to Seneca East. They're a phenomenal program.
Absolutely, they are.
And, you know, Greg has done a phenomenal job with them this year. You know, and I kind of also challenged them after game 2, because the first time we played them, we actually outscored them. We beat them by 7, and then they beat us by 2, 2, and 2.
Yeah.
So we talked about that last night in practice, that, you know, it doesn't matter if we outscore them, that we have to win 3 matches or 3 sets. And so after set 2, when we kind of, you know, won it a little bit more handily than they beat us, I said, again, it doesn't matter if we outscore them, guys. We got to win the matches or win the sets. And, you know, it was nice for them to hold their composure.
And you hold that composure all the way back up to Strongsville. We're going to hope to be there. Hopefully, you know, sponsors, once again, just like last year, we want to follow Monroeville. Please help us out with sponsorships. We'll finish that up here momentarily. But what's it going to take? Now, going back to Strongsville, getting some major opponents. I know Wellsville's got everybody back there still in, and a couple other squads. But what do you guys need to do to possibly get back to Wright State University in 2 weeks?
You know, we're going to focus on the next match. We're going to focus on the next ball. And, you know, what I've been telling them, you know, all year is we're going to play Eagle volleyball. You know, everyone's doing their job. We don't have to overdo anything, but everyone has to take care of their job. And if we can take care of our job, we can compete. You know, there's anyone you play now has a chance to get down. You know, there's 16 teams left. So, you know, nothing's going to be a cakewalk, but I'm at least confident that we can compete with anyone who is on the other side.
Thank you for not just saying what you need to do is win, like you have the last couple of times. But, Coach, this is a normal occurrence now. 5 straight district championships. I'm going to say it. I don't know if you want to say it, but this is a dynasty up at Monroeville, the volleyball squad, as they are once again in the Sweet 16 and playing for maybe a spot in the Final Four come 1 week from today. But congratulations. Go celebrate. I know your
I
kids
want
are
to give
here.
a shout out
please.
here. Hold on.
Absolutely. You want to do shout?
Yes.
Go for it. Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to get out of the way. You shout them out, Coach.
First of all, huge shout out to our student section today because they definitely showed up compared to Tuesday and our whole squad. But those watching at home, a special shout out to my sister and brother-in-law in Georgia. They said we started winning when they started watching. So shout out to them and my whole family for being here and all of Eagle Nation. And thanks OH Report for keep covering us.
And I see Grayson Yoder as well commenting in here.
Hey, Grayson.
Also, John Lobb, way to go, Coach K and the Eagles. So we had over 500 people watching. This was an amazing matchup. And I said beforehand during the match, these are two teams in different districts. You're probably meeting in a state Final Four because both of you guys have the ability to do that. But now, go. Your family's here.
Yes.
They had their McNuggets and everything. Go celebrate. Thank you very much, Coach. We'll see you next week. And I'll just hand this back to Hayden real quick if he wants to. But for folks at Monroeville, if you would like to watch the Lady Eagles next week, message Hayden. My man Hayden right here, birthday boy, message Hayden, Hayden at OH.REPORT, no .com, OH.REPORT. Anybody wants to sponsor, I know Rotor Racing, you're probably going to be in. I know there's a couple other people that sponsored last season as well, but give Hayden a shout out. Me and him want to get back up to Strongsville, not only for the Chick-fil-A that they got up there, but for the volleyball that has been played, because I know you and I had a blast. And we could do this at least 2 more times, maybe 3, maybe 4, but we're not getting ahead of ourselves. So Hayden at OH.REPORT. Anybody wants to sponsor Monroeville Volleyball for the rest of the way, please give him a shout out, and we will get your Lady Eagles covered all the way through to maybe lifting of that trophy at the end of the season. But any final words for you, my friend, as we get ready to shut things down and head back down to Mansfield?
Just absolutely ecstatic at the opportunity that we have to come out and do this. 2 great teams that had fantastic seasons. Would like to congratulate Seneca East again.
They are an amazing squad, and I know they graduate a couple of players, but I have a feeling they will be right back here next year.
Yeah, I think without a doubt that they're going to make a push to be right back here next season. And yeah, obviously want to congratulate Monroeville. As Travis said, we'd love to continue to help bringing this coverage to you. So I don't bite. My email's still up on the screen. Send me an email. Let me know.
I got to drive this guy everywhere, and trust me, he's a very good guy, hard worker, and he just wants to bring you these matches live and free. And with your help, your business help, we will be able to do that.
And I know we're about to thank all of them, but I do want to give an extra special shout-out to Smitty's Pizza Company if they're still watching. They've worked on such short notice to help bring this coverage to everyone live and free, communicating with me so well. So I just want to give a huge thank you to them.
And I heard the pizza's really good, so anybody up there, please get Smitty's a try. That will wrap things up, though. Monroeville, 3-1 overall. Seneca East took set 1, 25-23. Then Monroeville, 25-17, 25-15, 25-16. Congratulations once again to Seneca East. What a season for you guys in a very tough Northern 10 conference. 20-5, a district runner-up trophy that you get to put into that nice trophy case at that beautiful gymnasium and athletic center that they have at Seneca East. But for Monroeville, they ain't done. 5 straight district championships. They're heading to Strongsville for the regional semi on the 3rd of November. I can't believe it's already November, Hayden. Thursday, November 3rd, and then possibly a Saturday matchup for the regional championship. But we ain't done this week. Tomorrow, Week 11, high school football playoffs. Coverage starting for all of our games at 6:50, and I will run those games down really quick for you before we get out of here. Our first game, we have Upper Sandusky, so Northern 10 fans. Upper Sandusky at Colonel Crawford. We'll have at Clear Fork, Upper Sandusky at Clear Fork. We'll have our main crew there. Brian Skoronsky and will be actually with a camera person at the Shelby at West Holmes matchup. We'll have Ontario at Mansfield Senior, Wayne Trace at Crestview. I'll be at Centerburg as Columbus Academy heads to Centerburg. Like I said, Upper Sandusky, Clear Fork, Shelby, West Holmes. And Hayden, you'll be at Crawford as they take on 9th-seeded Margaretta. We might get a highlight of Galleon Bellevue. We're not sure yet, but just tune in for the pigskin after that. But we have count them, 6 live streams beginning around 6:50 tomorrow night on our Facebook and our YouTube streams. But we are going to get out of here because we have to get ready for football week number 11. And thank everybody that helped make things possible. First off, the birthday boy, Hayden Gray. Happy birthday, my friend. You picked a good one to spend your birthday at. Color commentary and camera. Everybody back at the OH Report, BS Media Productions. Brian Skoronsky, Jory Hollenbeck, Adam Thompson, Garrett Parlett, Storm Blunchley, Rotor Racing, our scoreboard sponsor, Sutton Bank, our replay sponsor, our MVP sponsor, Smitty's Pizza. Go try them out. Pre-post game sponsors, Bo Lacey Construction, and then Sutton Bank and the Monroeville Athletic Boosters are commercial sponsors. I want to thank the folks here at Willard High School as well as the OHSAA for allowing us to bring you this matchup live and free. And most importantly, we want to thank you, the fans, for watching Monroeville 5 straight district championships. We'll see them next week in the regional. But for now, for Hayden Gray, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Willard.